cloud is lost. We are separating ourselves in different patterns that we call sense, but in real reality, we are the all. We are the all. We are one. We are not separate in any way. It's only one consciousness experiencing in different bodies. We are not that different. We are the same. Now people, they are separating themselves in different patterns. That's not who we are. That's not against our nature. We are one. We are all one. We came from the one. One. I'm going to talk of the all, under and back of the universe of time, space, and change is ever to be found. The substantial reality, the fundamental truth, is it. We're going to talk about it here. Substance means that which underlays all outward manifestations, the innate and the essential reality, the thing in itself. Substantial means actually existing, being the essential element, being real. Reality means the state of being real, true, enduring, valid, fixed, permanent, and actual. Under and behind all outward appearance of manifestations, there must always be a substantial reality. Mm? There always will be a substantial reality. This is the law. This is the law. Man, considering the universe of which he is a unit, sees nothing but change in matter, force, and mental states. He seeks that nothing really is, but everything is becoming and changing. Nothing stands still. Everything is being born, growing, dying. The every instant a thing reaches its height, its beginnings to decline. The law of rhythm is in constant operation. There is no reality, enduring quality, fixity, or substantiality in anything. Nothing is permanent but change. He sees all things evolving from other things and revolving into other things. A constant action and reaction, inflow and outflow, building up and tearing down, creation and destruction, birth, growth, and death. Hmm? Nothing endures but change, and if he be a thinking man, he realizes that all of these changing things must be but outward appearance of manifestations of some underlying power or something substantial reality. All thinkers in all lands and in all times have assumed the necessity of postulating the existence of the substantial reality. All philosophies worthy of the name have been based upon this thought. Men have given to this substantial reality many names. Some have called it by the term of deity under the many titles, others called it the infinity and internal energy. And it is self-evident. It needs no argument. In these lessons we have followed the examples of some of the world's greatest thinkers, both ancient and modern, the Hermetic masters, and have got this underlying power, this substantial reality by the Hermetic name of the All, which term we consider the most comprehensive of the many terms applied by men to that which transcends name and terms. It doesn't have names or terms. We accept and teach the view of the great Hermetic thinkers of all times, as well as of those souls who have reached the higher planes of being, both of whom assists the inner nature of the all is unknowable. This must be so, for not by the all itself can comprehend in its own nature and being. Hmm? So the Hermetics believe and teach that the all in itself is and must ever be unknowable. They regard all the theories, guesses, and speculations of the theologians and metaphysicians regarding the inner nature of the all as but the childish efforts of mortal mind, and grasps the secret of the infinity. Such efforts have always failed and will always fail, from the very nature of the task. One pursuing such inquiries travels around and around in the labyrinth of thought until he is lost to all sense, reasoning, action, and conduct, and is unfitted for the work of life. He is like the squirrel which frantically runs around and around the circling treadmill wheel of his cage, mm, traveling ever and yet reaching nowhere at the end, a prisoner still and standing just where he started. And still more are those who attempt to ascribe to the all the personality, qualities, properties, characteristics, and attributes of themselves, ascribing to the whole the main emotions, feelings, and characteristics, even down to the prettiest subability, to the fertility and praise, desire for offering and worship, and all the other survivals from the days of the child of the race. Such ideas are not worthy of grown men and women, and are rapidly being discarded. Mm, They are being discarded. At this point, it may be proper for us to state that we make a destination between religion and theories, between philosophy and metaphysics. Religion to us means the initial initial realization of the existence of the all and one's relationship to it, while theology means the attempts of men to ascribe personality, qualities, and characteristics to it. Their theories regarding its affairs will desire, plans, and designs, and their assumption of the office of middleman between the all and the people. Philosophy to us means the inquiry after knowledge of things knowable and thinkable, while metaphysics means the attempt to carry the inquiry over and beyond their boundaries, and into religions unknowable and unthinkable. And with his same tremendous as that of theology, and consists both religion and philosophy means to us things having roots in reality, while theology and metaphysics seem like broken lit roots in the quicksands of ignorance, and affording not but the most insecure support for the mind or soul of men. We do not insist upon our students accepting these definitions. We mention them merely to show our position. At any rate, you shall hear very little about theology and metaphysics in these lessons. Mm. But while the essential nature of the all is unknowable, there are certain truths connected with the existence which the human mind finds itself compelled to accept, and an examination of these reports from a proper subject of inquiry, particularly as they agree with the reports of the eminent of higher prince. And to this inquiry we now invite you that which is the fundamental truth. The substantial reality is beyond true naming, but the wise men call it the all. Even in the caravan, they call it the all. In its essence, the all is unknowable, but the report of reasons must be hospitability or automatability received and treated with respect. Hmm? The human reason who reports we must accept so long as we think at all forms us as follows regarding the all, and that thought attempting to remove the veil of the unknowable. Hmm? The all must be all that really is. The all must be all that really is. There can be nothing existing outside of the all, else the all would not be the all. The all must be infinity, for there is nothing else to define, bound, limit, or restrict the all. It must be infinity in time or eternal. It must have always continuously existed, for there is nothing else to have ever created it, and something can ever evolve from nothing. And if it had ever not been, even for a moment, it would not be now. It must continuously exist forever, for there is nothing to destroy it, and it can never not be, even for a moment, because something never become nothing, can never become nothing. It must be infinity in space, it must be everywhere, for there is no place outside of the all. It cannot be otherwise than continuous in the space, without break, separation, and interpolation, for there is nothing to break, separate, or interpret. It's continuously and nothing with which to fulfill in the grasps. It must be infinite in power or absolute, for there is nothing to limit, restrict, or disturb or condition it. It is subject to no other power, for there is no other power. The all must be, the all must be or not be the subject to change in its real nature, for there is nothing to work changes upon it, nothing into which it could change, nor from which it could have changed. It cannot be added to nor subtract from, increased nor diminished, nor become greater or lesser in any respect or so whatever. It must have always been and must always remain just what it is now. The all there has never been, is not now, and never will be anything else into which it can change. The all being infinity, absolute, eternal, and unchangeable, it must follow that anything finite, changeable, fretting, and conditioned can't be the all. So you gotta understand this, or you gotta know this. The all being infinite, absolute, eternal, and unchangeable, it must follow that anything infinite, changeable, fretting, and conditioned can't be the all. So you gotta understand this. The all is being infinite, absolute, eternal, and unchangeable. It must follow that anything not infinite, changeable, fretting, and conditioned can't be the all. And as there is nothing outside of the all in reality, then any and all such finite things must be as nothing in reality. Now, do not become befogged nor be frightened. We are not trying, I am not trying to lead you into the Christianity science field under cover of the Hermetic philosophy. There is a there is a reconciliation of these apparently states of affairs. Be patient. We, we shall reach in its time. We see around us that which is called matter, which forms the physical foundation of for all forms, is the all merely matter. Not at all. Matter can't manifest life or mind, and as life and mind are manifested in the universe, they all can't, they all cannot be matter. They all cannot be matter, for nothing rises higher than its own source. Nothing is ever manifested in an effect that is not in the cause. Nothing is evolved as a consequence that is not evolved as an attendance. And the modern science informs us that there is really no such thing as matter, that what we call matter is merely interrupt energy or force, that is energy or force at a low rate of vibration. Mm. Now, the modern scientist, or as we are defining it like that, everything is in frequency, energy, and vibration. As a recent writer has said, matter has melted into mystery. Mm? Has melted into mystery. Mm? Even material science has appointed the theory of matter and now rests on the base of energy. Then is the all mere energy or force. not energy or force as the materialists use the terms, for their energy and force are blind, mach- mechanical things devoid of life or mind. Life and mind can never evolve from blind energy or force. For the reason given a moment ago, nothing can rise higher than its source. Nothing is evolved unless it is involved. Nothing manifests in effect unless it is in the cause. And so the all cannot be mere energy or force, for if it were, then there would be no such things as life and mind in existence. And we know better than that, for we are alive and using mind to consider this very question. And so are those whom claim that energy and force is everything. Nope, it's not like that. What is there then higher than matter or energy that we know to be the existence in the universe? Life, mind, life and mind in the all, they are very degrees of unfoldment. Then you ask, do you mean to tell us that the all is life and mind? Yes and no is our answer, or is my answer. If you mean life and mind as we poor pretty mortals know them, we say no. What kind of life and mind do you mean? You ask. The answer is living behind, as far above that which mortals know by those words, as life and mind are higher than mechanical forces or matter. Infinite living mind as compared to finite life and mind, which mean that, or I mean that, which the souls mean when they pronounce the word spirit. The all is infinity, living mind. The all is infinity, living mind. You can call it spirit because it's not energy or force. It's something, it's all. We are all one. It can't be described, it's unknowable. It's the all. It's the all. It can't be described. It can't be described. But in essence, we are all. We are all one. There is nothing that is separate, that is different from you or me. We are the same consciousness, experiencing different lives in different bodies, because we came from the all one. We are all one. Some answers are found within. That's all I wanted to talk about in this video. Thanks for watching. Nature be with you.